morning, everyone. This is Kathleen Stafford with Guided Light Tarot. Welcome to my program this morning. Sorry, I'm still organized my water here. How's everybody this morning? Hello, Doug. Hello, Snow Wolf, Tammy Bambi, Casina. Thank you for joining me this morning. Let me take my headset off here so I get echoing in my ear. It's been a nice morning this morning. I just got done eating breakfast, making breakfast for my husband and I, and doing some meditation, and I'm just getting grounded for this morning's program. Right now, our goal is to hit 525 subscribers so that we can open the community page so we can better communicate. When I hit the 525, I'll be giving away 5 free readings. And we'll do that on a random drawing with subscribers that were there. Hi, James. Welcome in this morning. I didn't go through any of my notebooks this morning, so I'm not going to pull any of those, but I will pull a couple of cards here this morning, get message from Spirit. From the Surrender deck, I'm getting a surrender to obsessive thinking. And the message from that is, if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity and even solve problems. Oh, that's good. I think that applies to our political atmosphere, really, which seems to be an obsession of Americans right now with the Jan 6 and all that. Surrender to outdated beliefs of yourself. I like this one. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originated from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in life. And I always consider that a lot of that is the old parent tapes or the old tapes that we run through our heads that other people perceive of us and that we buy into. We need to let go of those statements and those energies that we carry along in our present from our past, because they don't serve us. Those are other people's opinions. And the only way they serve us, the only way they impact our aspects is if we buy into the rhetoric that somebody else lays on us and we carry that in our soul. Great examples of this could be you're always a failure, you never complete anything, or body shaming somebody because they're a little heavier than somebody perceives they should be. And so you sit around. I mean, I was that person as a teenager, had all those messages. Everybody should be stick thin and all that. Well, I became anorexic from it just because I had body issues. I always thought I was fat. No matter how skinny I got, I still saw myself as a fat person. And I took a lot to overcome that. And I put my health at risk in the process of trying to be that image that society has set for us. So those kind of things we need to let go of. They can be very dangerous and they can be very toxic to us. So if you have those tapes that run in your head, or somebody's perceived, or a parent is giving you this message over and over and over again, assess it. Is it true? Does it serve you any purpose? Does it control your life? And then finally is to let those go, because a lot of that kind of messaging doesn't serve us. And I know it can be difficult to run through some of those things. I'll pull a postcard from Spirit this morning too. I'm full. I made a bacon, egg, tomato, and avocado sandwich this morning for breakfast. It was really good. And the message from Spirit, the theme is, you are magical. And it says, dear you, there is balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is to surrender and non resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time, you'll reach what you have in your heart and hopes are set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you will know exactly when you'll need to work through those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents for where we're right there with you with our little umbrellas, drinks, smiling at your progress. Love you so much. That's really cute. I like that. I think that was pretty inspiring. I also want to throw a Celtic cross for the energy of the day. Let's see what our day is looking like. And hello, Constance, and I said hi to James. Patricia T, welcome in this morning. I haven't started the list yet, but I will get that list started. Can everybody hear my cat crying at my door? Because my husband's ignoring him. I'm not going to open the door because he'll come in and pester me. I know he's not hungry because I fed him already. Of course, my cat thinks he needs to get a fresh can of cat food every couple hours. Well, the underlying card of the reading is the Five of Pentacles, and I don't know, this is like the left out in the cold. I don't think we're left out in the cold. I think we are just realizing, with everything going on, there's been a little depression. We're wondering what's going to happen, how our times are going to evolve through these trials, tributes, even our personal lives with our finances, with cost of groceries, cost of gasoline, the cost of living increasing so much. I think we all have a lot of worries in these areas of our lives, both outside of our homes and also in our homes. But we will be working through this period of time, and I think we'll come out on top before it's over. In the center of the reading, I get this Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles is letting us know that, we have those seeds planted. Our seeds are rooted. If you look at the card, there's little roots coming out of this thing. I always look at this card and see like a seed that's been sowed and it's starting to bloom. You've got little greenery coming up at the top of the pentacle and the roots being set. And all we need to do is set those seeds and plant them and take the time, nurture them, and watch them flourish. We do have the will of the world around us. That's that circle of completion. I think we all are working towards that, the completion of our circle of life, and we will evolve through this period of time. We chose to be here during this period of time. We are all in an awakening process and a growth process, and we are all contributing to the energy to make a lot of change in our world, and the direction we're going. Some of us worry too much. Some of us don't worry enough. but we need to do what we can to get through this period of time in a very positive energy. Know that this will come through, and we will come out with the light shining on us from above. Above us, we have the Ten of Swords, and that Ten of Swords is, is that completion cycle. We are getting ready to complete a cycle, and we're walking away, and we're walking into the light. We have the messengers, the crows above us, leading our way, giving us the message. I always think of those as messengers from spirit, messages from above. Those are the guides that are always interacting with us, leading us in the correct direction. In our recent past, we're the King of Swords. The King of Swords to me is that strong king, is that nurturing king. He lives in his truth. He lives in his power. He lives with his strength. He's guided by the crow. He's guided by the wise owl. He's has a soaring eagle of strength to help guiding him his way. He's sitting atop that mountain, and he's being able to look at that 360-degree of seeing what's going on in his kingdom and getting good perspective of which way to go. He stands in that strength, that energy of truth and strength and trust that all the decisions he makes and how he rules over his kingdom is going to be very positive. We do have the light underneath this. We have the sun shining on us, so I think it's very positive. We are moving in a very positive outward direction. Hello, Viviana. Welcome to the program this morning, and thank you for all your help moderating and posting channels for me. Anyways, the sun is shining on all of us, and I think this is bringing us into a very positive direction in our lives. We're looking more positively at our outcome, at the outcome of things happening politically, at our financial destinies, with our interaction with our families and friends. Working through COVID and things like that, I think we've had a big transition on how we perceive ourselves and how we interact with our families and what is important to us. And I think all of these little things have happened over the last 5 or 6 years have made a big impact on the way we as a society function and work and want to see our society move forward in a much more positive way, a much enduring way, and in support of each other and those around us and those that we love. This is leading us into our future. Our future is the Ten of Cups, that prosperity, that happy family, that joy. And I think we are all on that destiny of finding that joy and that peace within our lives and moving into that ability to have happiness and move into a more positive direction as a nation, as a consensus, as we work through this journey of this lifetime and we make the changes we need to make to achieve our goals and to support our communities, to support our society as a whole, to do a betterment, not just here in the United States, but throughout the world, because we're so interconnected now. It's not like the 1900s or the 1920s when there was a real lack of communication and a delay to everything. Everything's so instant, even here on the internet, on our programs, we reach people from Australia on the other side of the world, the Netherlands, Europe, people here in the United States, Canada, Mexico, South America. It's amazing the number of people I meet in our forum and how connected we really are. We're not all little dots on little specks of different bodies of land. I think the internet and social media and all that have connected us, and we've become more of a consciousness as a world rather than just as a country or a family unit. Even we've broadened our horizons and we're more open-minded on how everything that happens in this world and happens in our life can affect the entirety of the world and those around us as well as those abroad. And I think we're more and more open to looking at what's best for everyone in the world rather than just focusing on self and our own personal prosperity. But we're looking at the bigger picture now. as a society. And I think that's a really positive thing. Our hopes and fears, our judgment, that we make the right decisions, that we don't falter, that as some of the things that have happened in our recent past go through, the right judgments will be made. Karmic karma will follow, so we can rise again above that energy and make the changes where necessary. Spirit's telling us that we are going to be given options. We are going to be given opportunity to make choices in this Two of Swords, which is a crossroad card. These options will become available. We have the voice to make changes in our world and our surroundings, and we will do that. We all act as the magician in um, this situation. We all want to manifest what's best for everyone. So as a collective, we work as a magician. We manifest what we want to see, the changes we want to make, the direction in which we want to take things. And I think we are doing that really well as a consensus. Um, and we are pulling together our energies to look at things in a more positive way for the betterment of all, not just for the betterment of self. And I think that's where we do need to keep open-mindedness, is we look at everybody's betterment, we also better ourselves. And Spirit wants to say, just remember, we're working in our highest power. We are guided. We are one. We are one of source, and we pull our energies together as a collective to work together in this society. And our guides and the higher powers are there to help support us and to help us make those right decisions and to look forward and to guide us in the right direction. So I think it's a really beautiful message from Spirit today, letting us know that, yes, we are just on the right track. We need to keep into perspective that we are making changes. Changes don't happen overnight. This happens over time. We have to work together to go there, to create the society and the atmosphere in the world in which we want to all be part of. So blessings to everyone. I hope that resonates. And I'm going to pull the list really quick. Let me give my cards a really quick shuffle here. And I'm losing my internet on the side. Viviana said she's lurking. Okay. And I'm going to ask that any spirits come along as we do our 3-card readings today. Any spirits that want to reach out and bring a message from the other side to us, to come forward and to work with your guides and my guides to help bring those messages forward. If there is a loved one that you want to specifically hear from, I will try to reach them out. If you can put their name in all caps in the chat, I will try to connect with that person. Never know who's going to come forward. You may ask for your mom, your dad, or your brother, and somebody else may come forward in spirit that has a more important message to reveal to you. But I will be asking for any family ancestors or anything to come forward to bring those messages as we do our readings today. And it's been pretty neat because we're getting some really interesting spirits coming through from everybody's loved one. And I'm really enjoying this forum doing that because I'm meeting so many beautiful souls on the other side coming forward. And I'm going to go through really quick and click my list. I'm also looking for specific requests as I go through. So if I see your name again and you've posted a specific request, I will swap it out. I have not heard from my partner in crime this morning. He must have slept in. Dean's working on his last week and a half before he has to return back to class. So I think he's trying to soak up some of this short vacation energy before his tailspin of his school year starts. Although I've been reading on it, I think he's going to have a really, really good school year this year. I think he's going to have a really good class this year. Quite a few people in the room today. Hello, Wayne. Nice to see you in here. See that you just joined us. I put your name on the list too, Wayne. So stick around and I will get to your reading. And I send my love to Suzanne also. I know she's probably there with you. Okay, the first on our list is Tammy. And Tammy wanted to know if I could connect with Willie Grandma. Willie Grandma. I'm hearing she has this very sweet voice, very soft spoken. Do you have any messages for Tammy? She's telling me you need to keep the faith. You are moving in the right direction. And she says, dear, you're a beautiful soul. She's quite proud of you and the direction you're going, and that you take charge in your life. You know what you want, she says. She says, trust that these times will pass and they'll come to fruition for you as you hope and dream and pray. Your prayers will be answered. Give me a memory or something. Can I identify you? I'm asking her for a memory, something I could bring forward to bring back to your memory. It's funny, she's showing me scarves of all things, like head scarves and scarves you wear drape around your shoulders. I don't know if she wore a scarf or a shawl or she made them. Because I see some that are silk and satin, some that are crocheted. What about the scarves? She said she loves scarves with floral designs or intricate patterns. I don't feel like she's a fanciful person. No, she's telling me I dress simply and all that, but I did love the elegance of a beautiful scarf. So head scarves that maybe she wore when she set her hair. She liked to wear them around her collars or as a shawl. It's funny. And I see her crocheting like doilies and like the lace, more intricate crocheting versus like blankets. She liked to do the doilies and things like that. Does this? I'm going to pull out for a second and see what Tammy is saying. Does this resonate, Tammy? Oh yes. Okay. Sometimes I wonder if I'm connected because my grandmother made doilies all the time, and I could see her crocheting them too, and that's really interesting. She's a very quiet, soft-spoken woman, but yet firm. And she's saying, "I love you. All is going well. Just trust in it. Have faith." I feel like she was a very religious person. She prayed regularly. She attended church regularly. She had a lot of faith in God. And just keep the faith. You are on the right track. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you and let's see what comes up in the cards. If there's any additional information I want to bring through the cards. I guess you couldn't get a better message from her than this. She says, "You are working through this. You've been in a lot of contemplation on where you've been and where you're going, and you're doing a great job." She says, "You have a great foundation." She's showing me the Four of Wands. You have the foundation um, surrounding you. Celebrate it. Enjoy life. Um, you are on the right track. It's because you have the world around you, and on with that world comes the sun shining down on your shoulder. I think you have a lot of loved ones around you, Tammy, giving you tons of support. I know I've spoke to 2 of your grandmothers now, and you're very blessed by the love and support of a family and loved ones of spirit around you. They're all telling me that yes, you are walking a beautiful path. You are on your path, and to just trust and have faith that you are going in the direction that you need to go, and everything will be resolved in your favor. And just have that strength you always show, and live your truth. So blessings to you, Tammy. And let me go on to Doug. And hello, Doug. I don't think I've read for you in a long time, if I've read for you. Oh, yes, I have read for you. I do recognize you. And how are you doing today, Doug? Feeling like energy's really up. Doug's love is coming forward. Message for him. Any messages from Spirit? I have a grandfather energy that's stepping forward. And he's showing me he liked to fish. And he says, remember temperate, temperate. He's showing me the temperance card, which is my card. It's funny. He's recognizing that temperance is a card of mine. He says, Like everything in life, when you go fishing, you have to be patient and quiet and allow the fish to come to you. You can't chase the fish in the river. That everything we do in life takes time and patience, but it all comes to you as it's intended. I don't know if you're wanting something to just hurry up and come through or not, but he's telling me just be patient, be patient. It all comes in time and in fruition when it's supposed to be. It's divine timing. And that's what he wants you to know. He loves you. And he goes, get out there and go fishing and enjoy the scenery and the quiet and the peace of nature. And that's funny. This grandfather, you resemble. You're very much in nature like him. You're more outgoing than he was. He's a quieter man than you. Oh no, he tells me patience is something he learned over time. He wasn't always patient. Patience comes with age and virtue. That's funny. He says, no, I'm serious. It takes time to learn patience. Oh, I believe him. I'm a very impatient person. I just want to get things done sometimes. I get frustrated when things aren't falling into place fast enough. I think it's a message for both of us. Anyways, he sends his love and know that everything comes in due time and it is divine timing. That's funny. What he has to say, if he has any additional messages that have come out in the cards or any messages from Spirit for Doug that have come on the cards today. Well, Tower is trying to reveal itself. I don't know if you've gone through a Tower moment. I'm hearing that strong foundations come from fallen towers. So I'm just going to set that aside. I don't see a Tower moment coming for you. I think you've had one in your past that you still have some resolute that you're working through. But you've dealt with most of that energy, Spirit is telling me. A little bits of it linger, but just it all works out in the end. I get the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Oh, you have had a lot of worry around you. The Knight of Cups is delivering a message of emotion. It's telling you to take charge of your emotions, that things will be moving in a positive thing. It can be a false knight, meaning that the cup is emotionally in the game. He's moving forward in it, but he's not necessarily one that's moving into war, into that big fight. It's driven by emotions and taking control of how you feel about things, taking control of your spirituality, and taking charge of that aspects of your life. You have been doing a lot of reflection with this Eight of Swords. You're looking in that reflective mirror. The swords bringing your truth, and you've done a lot of reflections on knowing what your truth. This is a lot of hard work, a lot of building of trust within yourself, and being able to move through that energy. But you have done that work, and there's still a little bit of infighting you do with yourself, a little depression, a little worry, a lot of contemplation, where you look at your past and you look at your future and you try and decide what you're doing, and it gets a little chaotic at times. And I think that's what your grandfather's doing, is telling you to slow down and trust that everything comes in time. You can't rush through the processes. You'll take the time to go fishing, enjoy the environment, and just enjoy the nature around you while you're being patient for the fish to come to you rather than you going on the chase. Fishing isn't a hunting game, it's a form of relaxation and patience. He says everything will be coming to you as the underlying card of this reading is that Ten of Pentacles. So, your financials, security, happiness in family, happiness in your life is in that fruition. Let go of what's not serving you anymore because it it is things of the past. It's made you the person you are today, and that is a beautiful, strong soul. Move forward in that, and let me grab that's Dean really quick. Hold on. Hey, I'm live. Do you want to join me? I'll send you a link. Okay. Okay, will do. Bye. Oops. Okay. Let me hold on a second. Dean's going to join us in a few minutes. He said he just got home. He didn't realize I was on live. I'm going to send him a link, and he'll come join us in a few minutes. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Anyways, to conclude this, yeah, you are moving forward with that Ten of Pentacles into your happiness, your fruition, your completion, happiness with your family, financial stability. It's all looking good for you. So blessings to you. And yeah, I really wasn't seeing any tower moment. I think it's more of building from the past, that foundation that you've had over time. Nothing in the current energy of a floundering foundation. So anyways, I hope that resonates with you. And Snow, if I read for you privately, but your brother, let's read on your brother privately because he's coming forward today. And Gustina, how are you doing today, dear? Anybody want to come forward for Gustina? My guides are telling me you're working towards opening up a new aspect of your abilities. But they're not showing me what it is. You're becoming aware of it. Feeling that increase in energy fields around you. You're aware of the energy buildup. I don't know if you're seeing energy fields now. I'm hearing a yes on that. You're going to become aware of energy fields. You'll see them almost like aura energy around people, and familiarize yourself with the aura energies and the meaning of the colors, because it will bring clarity and information to you as you read and you interact with spirit and work with others. It also opens your ability to read those around you and the energy around you. It will always make you feel like you have You have an awareness of your safe space, which is important to you. It's an unusual message. They're telling me your abilities are developing. You're going to see an acceleration of your abilities develop as you become more and more open to them. Nothing to fear in that though, because it'll allow you to have better understanding and better abilities to interpret the energies in which you're receiving, both spiritually, through your other means, your clairaudience, your claircognizance, but that aspect of seeing those energy fields and the colors and being able to read that and understand how that's connected together, how energy is all connected together is going to awaken you further and make you more open to receiving. I hope that's making sense to you, if you understand what I'm talking about. Let's see if there's any messages coming through the cards from Spirit. Any additional messages for Casina today? I love it. It's foundation. It's not a tower moment. You're building on the foundation. You've watched the past crumble away and it's gone past. You've got this foundation you continue to build upon. And you're grasping this beautifully. You are the Queen of Swords. You rise in your power, your intuition, your strength. You're a nurturer of this strength, of your intuition, of the knowledge in which you continue to build upon. Celebrate it. Get out there and dance. Spirit's telling me in these cards, continue to work from your heart chakra. Everything comes from your heart. Draw that energy when you're working with light, when you're working with your intuition. Always draw it through your heart. Everything comes from your heart chakra before it comes forward and is released out there. So remember that green, that pink light that you'll see, always run that through your heart chakra. It reveals the truth. It allows you to work in your highest power. No doubt, love of spirit, of God, of source, whichever you feel comfortable with, and how you term your connection with source. You are working in your karmic path, but you've known this for a long time. This path you've been on from the time you were born. You always had these abilities. You may have suppressed them for a period of time, but you never could suppress them totally, regardless of people telling you that no, this can't do, you're not supposed to, whatever. You never lost that ability. You've always stayed connected to some extent or another. And now your abilities are just blossoming, and you're ascending in this energy, and you're mastering a lot of these techniques. And you have them shared to the world. So keep up the continuous growth. You are on your karmic path, and you're where you're supposed to be. Remember the nostalgia in life. what happened in your past also contributes to who you are as a person now. It was the building blocks that brought you forward as from a child to adult, that development. You're in that developmental process still. Um, and there's nothing wrong with celebrating your past and how it's brought you forward positively in your present. Things that aren't serving you though, release those because they will cause obstacles and roadblocks, but you already know that you already have done that work and you continue to do that work on a daily basis. My guides are saying that you don't allow yourself to get stuck in negativity of your past. You're always looking forward in that energy and continue on that path because it is bringing you in the right direction. You are a teacher, you're a leader, and you are to bring that into fruition and teach those around you, both people in the public as well as the children and grandchildren and those that cross your path in life. You're there to teach them and guide them as they move forward on that journey. You'll recognize it when you're supposed to step forward. You automatically recognize that energy and have the ability to do that without being intrusive or over cumbersome or anything. So just follow your faith, take that lead. You're on the right path. And your guides are sending you love and blessings. And know that they're always there. Speak to them frequently and listen for their messages. That's what I'm getting. Beautiful. I love your spirit, your guides, their energy is beautiful. So, okay. And James, how are you today? Clear who I've got through the past so I don't hit people. Oh, Dean is in the room. Good morning, Dean. How's your morning going? I hadn't talked to you at all this morning.
Everything's going great. Yeah.
Busy.
Yes.
And who's up is James.
Okay.
Any messages from Spirit? I'm hearing be patient. I'm not sure who I'm hearing speaking. It's like I'm hearing a feminine and a masculine energy at the same time saying, patience, patience. That person you're looking for will come to you. Just be patient. When the time is right, they will move into your life. It's like a male, female, one voice, but two, if that makes any sense. I'm feeling like this is one of your higher guides, one of your life guide, one that's been with you always. Oh, I heard yes, yes, yes. This is your highest, your first guide. Say you're on your path, just trust in it. It will present itself when the time is right. Any other messages? Any messages from spirits? Tell me through the cards. See what the cards have to say. Things are moving quickly for you, James. you have the stars. Your wishes will come true. So things are moving forward. Your wishes are coming true. You're right now working in a period of time where you've taken to reflect on what's happened in the past. You're taking a reflective look at that, letting go of what hasn't served you, and being able to look towards your future on what it is that you're wanting to achieve, and what goals and what kind of relationships you want to have moving forward in your future. Um, Underlying in the deck is you are that king of cups. You're an emotional person, and you have a lot of water energy around you. You use your intuition. You are emotional. You're very sensitive to those around you and how you affect people around you and how people affect you. But you've got this. Just have faith, because faith is part of that king of cups. You have a lot of faith in what you do and the direction which you are taking. Don't allow heartbreak to from your past to control your future. You need to, well, I feel like you've already resolved those issues and let them go. Just don't let them seep back into your future, because you have happiness and celebration coming towards you soon. So, and it looks like things are going to be moving very swiftly for you. So, be patient. It's coming forward quickly, and your wishes will be fulfilled. So I think you're going to meet that right person. What are you getting, Dean?
I definitely get there's movement. Looking for calmer waters. I had the Six of Swords, and leaving behind the trauma, the pain, and the guilt with the Devil in reverse. I also feel like now's the time to take control of your life with the Emperor. I also feel like on the surface, you're seeking the passions, what you're passionate about, and you are leaving behind anything that doesn't resonate with you with the Five of Wands in reverse. You are, again, getting your heads out of the clouds. You're living your own truth. But in order to do that, you're going to have to be able to work with others who connect with you on a level that will support you. That is what I got for you, James.
And the next person on our list is Constance. And I'm going to close the list. Constance, here, let me put her other comment up. Constance wanted to know if we can have a mini reading. Yes, of course. So I just want to let everybody know the list is closed. It's ending with gaze and pearls more. So, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people left on the list. 6 people left on the list.
I'm only seeing 2 that you starred.
I have 7 in the starred list.
I'm only seeing 2.
Well, I'll put them up as we go.
I have Gates and I have
Vivian, Constance, Wayne, and Gaze and Pearls and more.
I'm only seeing Gaze and Pearls and more.
Oh, those are the last 2 I added. Maybe it's because you came in late. Don't know. Oh, well. I'll go off my list.
Okay. What I'm getting is you're feeling like you have to hold on to what you have, and there should be no unnecessary spending at this time. Um, Hold on to what reigns true for you, Constance, and not to plan anything too big. Not allow, not. It's like you shouldn't be like putting more energy into something that's already ran its course, something that is not serving you any real purpose. I do have at the center of my reading is the Six of Swords yet again, and I did shuffle these several times with the Hierophant in reverse. This is telling me that either we're thinking that something on the other side of the greeners, something the other moving to somewhere looking for the greener side of things. How is that expression saying? Moving.
The grass is always greener on the other
Yeah,
side.
the grass isn't always greener on the other side. You are, and it's coupled with the Hierophant in reverse, which is telling me that we're not learning from past mistakes. We're not learning. It's like almost like you're running away from whatever problems, or not. You're not dealing with what issues that are around you. It's the now is the time you should be listening to your guides. Now it's the time you should be listening to those the constructive feedback from people around you that actually do care about you, and seek help where help is needed. I also see that you have the Queen of Wands is a hurdle, like what's crossing you. So this could be your own. This could be you, or this can be another feminine energy that's crossing you. This is saying that you, in order to address what needs to be addressed, you're going to have to allow yourself to stand up for yourself and to be true to yourself. Whatever brings you passions, don't allow somebody to beat you down. I also have on the surface the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is telling me that we are not dealing with things on an emotional level. Above us, we also have the Knight of Pentacles, being overly cautious on whatever endeavors we are pursuing. That I What I'm feeling here from these cards alone is take caution and be aware of what your surroundings. Heal yourself from whatever conflicts that were around you, and not just to run away. I'm hoping that resonates and makes sense to you. Many blessings to you.
I keep seeing I'm sorry, I'm eating ice. I keep seeing a young girl, long blonde hair to her waist, parted down the center, very long, very straight. She tells me she was a friend from your past, somebody that I feel like it was like in the 70s, early to mid 70s. We were friends. We haven't been in contact with this person in years. But she remembered you fondly and you were very good friends in the past. And she says, she's sending her love and great memories and to let you know she's crossed. Sort of strange. But you haven't, feeling like you haven't been in contact with this person in years and years. She always looked up to you, had such a great friendship in your youth. And then I don't know if she moved away or you were separated at some point in time. You went different directions. I don't even know how old you are, Constance. I'm feeling like you're my age, mid to late 50s into your 60s, maybe. I hope you're not really young and that I've really gone off. I feel like you're as Dean would say, the Geritol generation. And I remind him that he's 15 years
That
old.
is not fair. We were joking last night. We were joking last night,
Yeah, he
okay?
was informing me
That
I was the Geritol generation. I'm like, excuse me.
she's like, you do realize you are about 10 years younger than
Yeah,
some
well,
of
he's
our
20
youngest
years younger than
demographic,
me.
right?
He's not that far from Geritol either.
Oh no, thank you. I am young and I'm wild and I'm free.
Anyways, that's what I'm seeing, but it has nothing to do with this reading. She was just reaching forward and sending her love and her joys of memories of this time you spent together. I feel like summer, a lot of summer swimming, movies, good times. You were young, you were youthful. Junior high to early high school, in that adventure, some time of life where there was really no real worries in life. She just remembered you fondly and had wished that she had shared more life with you because you were such a wonderful person in her life and influence in her life. So just sending love and blessings from the other side that she's crossed and all is beautiful and well. Just wanted to come in and say hello. In regards to the cards, the underlying card of my reading is the High Priestess, and this is you moving up into your higher consciousness, into your spiritual realm, followed by the Hierophant, that Stairway to Heaven card. It's telling me that you are very open to your spirituality. You're constantly embracing it. You are moving in that energy on a conscious level, and you're in partnerships with your guides, and your guides are saying, oh, yes, you are. You're very intuitive. I'm hearing mediumship, and you definitely have mediumship abilities, and that you're very open to learning and working in that energy. Uh, so I don't know if you're actively working as a medium or if you're learning tarot or if you're just awakening into this, but you definitely have abilities. Um, and it's something if you haven't pursued, you should pursue and very, very open to and receive it very positively because you definitely are a talent. And you're constantly being guided. The first card of the reading is that Page of Cups. That's that beautiful page. He's bringing that message of your spirituality, your rising above. It's abundance, with this beautiful little, everybody knows I love this little pig on top of my card. Is that when pigs will fly, will pigs do fly? And in this card, the pigs fly in abundance, with you rising above, and the page bringing messages of abundance and beautiful emotions, spirituality, and all that, and you're rising up into that. Take that leap of faith with the Fool in the center of the card. Always take that leap of faith. That leap is going to take you in the right directions. This isn't jumping off the cliff. I never see this card as you're falling off the cliff. You're not the fool. You're not going backwards. This is that leap of faith into the energy that living in that cycle of life, that fool's journey, leading you in the right direction. And yes, you are in guided energy with the Hermit. You follow that light, your path is lit, and you will continue to follow the light in a positive direction. So Spirit's telling me, yes, you are moving in the right direction right now. You have abundance, you have spirituality, and you are in the right energy. Just trust in that. Take that leap of faith when you're making decisions. You are in your life's path, and it's beautiful. So I hope that resonates for you. You are learning. Great. Be very open to it because you definitely have talents, and the more you work on them, the better development you'll get. Dean, you're on mute.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Let's pull. Wayne, are you in the room still? Paging Wayne Rich. Now, I'm going to have to reach out to Wayne if he's not in the room still. I don't think he's here anymore. I think he's left. Okay, well, we'll move on to Patricia. How are you today, Patricia? Feeling like a grandmother energy coming forward for you, Patricia. She's telling you to let go of your worries, that holding on to them isn't going to resolve them. Just let them go. Things are moving forward in a positive light. And have trust that you're going in the right direction. She's telling me that you have a lot in your mind. You're worrying a lot. But you need to let that worry go because things are going to be fine, just fine.
I keep hearing the number 2. I don't know if that means anything about her.
And it's funny because she says, we're all here supporting you. The number 2, huh?
I don't know what that means. Something about the number 2 when I think about Patricia. I started counting just numbers for some reason. 1, 2, then for some reason 2 stood out. I don't know what that means, or if that means anything to her.
The underlying card I got this is you need to rise above your worries. Specifically, rise above your worries. Is what I heard when this card came up. Don't stay in this downward energy. Rise above it. It will, and you will be overcoming it. You have yourself in a false imprisonment right now in this energy. You're feeling whatever conflict you've had going on or worries you have around you. Look at the short little fence you built around yourself, trying to keep yourself constrained in that. There you stand with your tall sword of fire. You need to take hold of your sword and moving that fire energy and just step over that fence and release yourself from the things that aren't serving you. Because worrying about them isn't going to, it's all behind you now. There's no reason to carry that energy is what I'm hearing. That isn't serving any purpose. It has no purpose. It has no relevance into your future now. So just release it and let it go. The seeds have been planted. You've already planted your seeds on where you're moving forward. You're growing that seed. You've got new life coming out of the top. You're rooting it. This is a very positive card. This is saying, yes, you are going in the right direction. trust in that, have faith in that, and you are moving forward. And as frustrating as you may feel, you need to have trust and faith that you've already planted the positive seeds that are going to take you into that financial security, that abundance, that positive direction that's coming with this Ace of Pentacles. That you are going to be fine. You're going to be quite well. Um, and then the final message on this reading is you have all these emotional cups going. She said, notice how she's pouring all those worries down the drain. You need to pour the worries down the drain. Let that go, because everything's going to be just fine. None of that is serving you. It seems to be important to let go, let go, let go. Let go of that past. It's not serving you. I'm going to get a little bit clarifications on this. I get the Four of Pentacles. You have a strong foundation. Hold on to what you have, save, and be frugal, and you'll always have abundance. There's that worry again. You quit worrying. You got fives. Fives. Let go of that worry. You aren't left out in the cold. Follow your heart content. Your heart energy is always going to lead you in the correct direction. Like I had said to somebody else in an earlier reading, every decision you make, run that energy through your heart and will bring you up and rise you forward into that positive energy, into that positive power moving forward. You got two aces here, though. There's your twos again. Two aces, two yeses, two positive cards. You planted your seeds and you're working from your heart. That's what you need to remember is release the negativeness. It's not serving you. Follow your heart, plant your seeds, and watch them reap and grow, because you have abundance coming towards you, and everything you do needs to be coming from your heart. Blessings to you, and I hope that's helpful and hope that resonates. What are you getting, Dean?
Okay, so the center of my reading, I have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and this is telling me you spread yourself out too thin, okay? And it's also a reflection on how you're doing inside. You feel like you're being pulled in multiple angles, and you need to take a time out for yourself and really reflect on what needs attention the most. I feel like this is about multiple relationships that possibly that you're involved in, or many ways that you are being needing people needing your help with things. I also have soulmate and the Two of Cups here. The soulmate card is for the oracle, and that particular card reads as open your heart and invite sacred love, or love in general. Okay, so this is trying to make yourself available to those around you that matter. I do feel like you're strong, you're logical, you're communicative, and you're passionate with those who you are enmeshed with. And you're also very caring, because I do have two queens here, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So you have a logical, mathematical mindset with a heart of gold almost, because you make sure that everybody is properly cared for and has everything they need. You're very cautious about who you invite in, because I feel like a lot of times you are taken advantage of and left out in the cold if people like wrong you or try to wrong you if you don't give them all their attention. It's like a form. It's like you're aware of it, but I would just say if they don't resonate with you, then let them be. That is what I have, and many blessings to you.
I wanted to remind people the list is closed, but I do have a new person here that I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for. It's Tina McSee, and she was asking about her relationship with her son Jeffrey. And since she's a new person, I'm going to go ahead and move forward on the list. Welcome to our program. And I did pull cards for you. I am getting the energy that there is some conflict between you and Jeffrey. It's not really conflict, it's more misunderstanding. Um, my guys are telling me that you need to allow him to make some of those decisions for himself, and that he does have to make his own mistakes because that's how he will grow and learn from them. Although nothing's wrong with giving him guidance, just don't put so much pressure on them that you push him away. Because in the theme of my reading, I do have the walk away card. And give him guidance and love and support, and let him know that you do understand he wants to make his own decisions, and that you're only giving him guidance in love, that yes, you do understand he needs to make his own decisions, and then be supportive of it, even if you're not in agreement. Don't go into that I told you so mode. Be supportive on the decisions he makes and help pick up pieces if he makes mistakes when he falls down. You can't spend your lifetime protecting him from possible injury. He won't learn any lessons on his own until he makes his own mistakes. He'll learn to bandage his own knees, my guides say as they laugh about it. Nothing like a little I'm sure a little Bactine and a band-aid will fix everything. He can put it on himself. But he will learn from his lesson. You have already planted the seeds. He knows right from wrong. He knows the expectations you have of him, but he also needs to make those mistakes and those decisions himself. Trust me, he will go back to what you taught him as a root when you planted the original seeds. It's a matter of growth in time. And I'm feeling like he's got a youthful naivety to his energy, but he will make those mistakes. He will learn those lessons and he will mature from them. And then all those seeds that you plant will flourish in the growth. This is that struggle of between getting the daylight as it pops its head above the earth and as it absorbs that light and flourishes. You do have the world together. And you're functioning in that complete circle of life. You're moving through that circle together. He does trust you. He does listen as much as you would like to think he doesn't. He does listen to that foundation, but he does need to fall down a few times. You need to allow him to do that. He's in the position of the hangman now. He hangs himself up from time to time, but also when he hangs himself up, it gives him a perspective and an outlook on what's going on in life around him. That's where he's learning from those mistakes. He's taking the time to observe what's going on. And as he goes through this journey, he will make better and better decisions because he's moving in this energy with the Knight of Pentacles. As he moves through this journey, abundance will find him. And, this Pentacles is laying down that trail. And his trail, his foundation is good. You've already planted those strong seeds. You've set that strong foundation for him. Allow him to do that growth process now. And these seeds and abundance will follow him and he will flourish. And you'll be very, very proud of this. Realize that you put the hard work in already. You've set that foundation. And now you need to allow him to spread his own wings. His wings won't get clipped. He will not fall down and crash. He will learn from the mistakes he makes and he will succeed. Be supportive and be there for him. Realize that you cannot fix the problems. If he makes the mistakes, he also has to learn from his consequences. So if he lands himself in jail, don't bail him out. He got himself there. He can find his way out through it. As my mother always said, we've been fortunate we didn't all land in jail. Your son is the king of swords. He has that fire energy. He's a bit headstrong, as you well know. But you did set that foundation. He will grow up to be that strong human that you've always expected to be. So trust in that. I see your relationship is good. It's gonna teeter totter for a while, but you need to just have that understanding and let go and not try to control the aspects of his life. You need to allow him to spread those wings. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates with you. And did you pull cards for this one, Dean, or?
Yeah, I have. It's a time for healing. Just know that there's changes amongst you, and just make sure that you're having faith that you're done everything you needed to do and will continue to do to support your child, and then continue to love. That's what I got.
That seemed to seem the be a married message. Okay. I have 4 people left in the room. We are running really late on time. We try to keep the show no longer than between an hour and a half. We've been on for started at 9, an hour and a half right now. So, you came in late. Are you feeling up to reading 4 more?
Yep, just let's get them done.
Okay. So I've still got good energy. And okay, we've got Jeannie. She says, hi, everybody. Hi, Kathy. And of course, you weren't in the room and she posted. How do you do that? Jeannie. I'm hearing laughter, and I'm not knowing where it's coming from. I'm feeling like in that laughter, he's like, you've got to remember to keep your sense of humor about things. Laughter relieves stress. Laughter brings joy in life. Laughter. I'm just hearing these like cliches about laughter. Laughter lightens your soul. Laughter. Just know to laugh.
It might be because there's a difficult. She's going through like a rough patch or difficult time. I'm getting letting go, followed by entrapment. Remember, you need to rise above and not allow anybody to make you feel like that you're beneath that individual or anybody. Don't allow people to manipulate you. Do not allow people to force you into any type of submission. You need to be able to rise above and know that you are worthy of love in all aspects with self-love. That is what I have for you, Jeannie. 1, 2, 3. Many blessings to you.
Jeannie, I have a jumper. The jumper is the 3 of Pentacles. This is work in conjunction with another, working in partnerships, planning, organizing. And I'm hearing you do all that. You believe in working with others. Like Dean says, don't let somebody take the lead. It's either working in a partnership, not allowing yourself to be manipulated in the wrong direction. The laughter's making more sense. Right now, you're waiting for your ships to come in. You've been working hard in this planning, in this process of getting through whatever it is that you're getting through right now. It's taking time. It's taking patience. Your ships will come in because I have the King of Cups behind you. Following that card, that King of Cups is that emotion, that abundance. You need to set in your higher power, your intuition, and trust that you're going in the right direction. This is a king that's very nurturing. He's emotional. He takes care of himself, his family. He's very intuitive and he's very organized and planning. And he has abundance around him. And yes, you do have that abundance. In the center of the reading, I'm getting that Ace of Pentacles. That's that financial stability coming your way. The seeds have already been planted. They're rooting themselves and they're starting to prosper and grow. And whatever the situation is, you are going to be financially sound. Abundance. It will come in its time, and it'll be moving swiftly. Though it's followed by that Knight of Swords. It's that fighting energy, that truth, that strength. You are running at that hill to find your truth and your strength, and you're charging forward with that knight. That's a knight that goes in with full tuition of his strength, his power, his truth into battle to go fight that enemy. And you're in the process of doing that. You're coming out good in the outcome card. The outcome card gives you that Ten of Pentacles, that abundance, financial abundance, happy family, good health, prosperity. And I do see that through all of this trials and tributes you're going through and hard work that you've been going through in this process, you will be succeeding and you will come out on the in happiness. You're going to love the two underlying cards of this reading. That's what came out to let you know how this is all unfolding as you the sun and the stars. Your every wish will be fulfilled. The sun is shining on you in this period of time. So remember to laugh, to keep it light. It'll help you move out of that super seriousness of all this planning. Remember to enjoy life, and that laughter will keep your heart open and rich. But don't worry, don't stress, because it is all going to work out very positively in your direction. You're going to come out really good on the other end. So blessings to you. And then we've got Patricia.
We've already read for Patricia.
Yeah, Patricia, okay. I was just thinking that why did it sound familiar? You know me, I forgot to click somebody up. Gaze. Welcome back, Gaze. I asked a message from Spirit, and he said, I heard the words, turn the cards. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. Turn the cards. I guess the message is in the cards today, Gabe. You've had financial worries and emotional worries, which is by the cups. You need to let those emotional worries go down the drain. They're not serving you any longer. The Five of Cups is a card that indicates you feeling a little left outside. Normally, this card is showing that it's showing that you're outside of this church and you're left out in the cold. But if you look down at the bottom of that door, you've got the key. You just need to unlock that door and let yourself in and ask for that help. The help is always there for you. But Spirit is telling you that don't be in this energy. Let this energy go, because you are the King of Pentacles representing you. The King of Pentacles is allowing you um, that strength, that financial abundance, that mature king that knows how to take care of his people, take care of his loved ones, and the abundance that will come with it. This also is supportive of your health. The Pentacles also representing your health. Your health is in good position, and you do have strength there. I get the Nine of Pentacles. This is letting me know that the abundance is coming. It's there for the pickings. And so your financial worries, if that's where your energy's been, is in that financial side of worries, you need to let that go, because the worries are no longer there. They will be coming moving forward for you in energy. Um, and I get the Queen of Pentacles. You've got pentacles all over the place. It's financial abundance, financial awareness. Um, that's that meditative queen. She marries this king of pentacles. This is a lot of nurturing strength. When you get that king and queen of pentacles, it looks like you're going to be in that financial. I mean, look at these cards. You've got money coming all around you. So gotta let go of all that financial worry, all the emotional worry that in regards to your money, finance, health. Um, you do have abundance coming your way. So I guess that's what they wanted to say. It's in the cards. And what are you getting, Dean?
What I'm getting is now's the time to be discovering your life's purpose. Okay. I'm also getting it's also a time from healing, a time to allow yourself to grow into the type of person you need to, and not fixate that what doesn't resonate with you. I'm also got the card sexuality, and what that is referring to is sexuality is a natural part of life. Embrace and enjoy your intimate, sensual, passionate nature. And when I ask for some clarifications about that, there is a King of Cups energy around you in reverse, which is telling me either this is somebody who's either feeling neglected or not heard or emotionally supported. Now it's a time to where we need to reflect on how we're going to support this individual and make ourselves complete again, whole with the Two of Cups. I hope that resonates with you, gays, and many blessings. You're on mute. You're still on mute.
I said our final reading for the day is Pearls and More. And I'm sorry, I muted myself because I was shuffling over your reading.
So Pearls and More.
She's asking for a mini community. Messages from Spirit.
Oh, you're welcome, gays. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. And hi, Strawberry Shortcake. She came in and out to Strawberry Rhubarb. Strawberry Shortcake, you got me stuck on it now. I love this. The underlying card of the reading is the Fool. That leap of faith. You're on that fool's journey and you're taking that leap of faith moving forward. Everything's moving swiftly for you. This is that Eight of Wands. As you taking action, you moving swiftly. And the Four of Wands, which is also an action card, is a strong foundation. It's your ability to celebrate um, on your foundation and your surroundings as you move forward. You are moving into higher grounds. The first card of the reading, you're moving into your knowledge, your strength, your spirit, and moving above anything that has been an obstacle in your past. You're moving above that to find higher ground. This is allowing you to move from stormy waters into calmer waters. Um, which is a great direction to go to. Things are moving on the right path for you now. The Knight of Cups is delivering that message of abundance, emotional support, strength forward with his. At that false night, you're not going into battle, but you're going in emotionally, and you're taking control of what's going forward in your life. The King of Pentacles is coming in and telling you that you do have that strength, the abundance, um, and the security on your way, on your side, and to just feel comfortable in that energy. It allows you to take care of you and yours, and allows you to take care of your kingdom and your environment strength. And the final card of the reading is that Knight of Cups. That's the joy of the abundance that life is bringing you at this period of time in your life. You're going through a lot of abundance. You'll be able to celebrate that energy. Abundance comes in many ways. It could be financial abundance. It could be emotional abundance. It could be abundance in family, friends. Very positive though, abundance in business and relationships. Things are just going to be falling into place to a very positive side for you in abundance. So, blessings to you. I hope that resonates, and I hope that's helpful. Dean, what are you getting?
I feel like she has pearls and more. There's a lot of fiery energy around this person because I
Yeah, a
have
lot
the
of fire.
wild card. I have the wild card in here. And this wild card represents there's a wild, untamed spirit inside of you, desperate to be unleashed. Free it and claim the gifts of energy, power, passion, and creativity it offers you. Okay. But with some caution, though, because I feel like, as well as that's fantastic and all, you have an inner saboteur that's around you. Okay. And what that represents is become conscious of how your inner saboteur functions. You're about to sabotage a big opportunity. So, although you do have that fiery personality ready to pursue passions, just remember, don't talk yourself out or sell yourself too short, okay? Don't put yourself in a situation where you put your foot in your mouth, okay? I pulled 3 clarifying cards for the saboteur card. Again, I have the King of Wands here. Fiery, very passionate. This energy is the type of energy that likes to prove something to themselves and to others, that they have a sense of value. Very creative, very again passionate about what it is he sets his mind for, and extremely overprotective over something with a 9 of Wands. So I don't know if it's being overprotective, too protective, and not allowing yourself the ability to shine, or is it you're being overprotective to protect yourself and talking yourself out of something good? I also have the Fool in reverse, which is telling me that this is that classic um, not looking both ways before you cross the street, right? You can get into a collision, an accident, right? So this is telling me we're not being cautious within our surroundings. And I also have soulmate, so it must have something to do with something you're passionate about, your love interest, somebody that's in your network. So make sure you're allowing, don't not selling yourself too short, but don't allow yourself to put your foot in your mouth. And that is what I'm getting.
Beautiful. I want to thank everybody for joining us. I got to salute my childhood. Please don't forget to prevent forest fires. They're getting into fire season. I live in California. I'm also Forest Service brat, so grew up around a lot of forest fires, and so be very cautious out there in the woods to prevent forest fires. Be our camper. Don't leave fires unattended. Make sure they're put out properly. No after fires out, but ground your fires out with water. Stir them up. Make sure you have no hot coals. Smoky Bear. I love it. It's
Oh, foot in your mouth.
mother who also was a Forest Service. So, anyways, I do want to thank everybody for joining us. Before you leave, you can hit the like and button to help with the analytics and getting us out there. Also, if anybody that's interested in joining us, spread the word so we can build a channel and hit that goal of 525 readers, so we can open the community page and you give the readings openly. I want to bless everybody for this beautiful day, and I hope all our readings have been helpful and resonate with you, and we will see you again tomorrow. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon.
Goodbye, everybody.